Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Reaching Riches here. So today we're going to go over the trades that RoundHill did for the trade week of January 27th to January 31st. The money that they made during that trade week is going to get declared out on the 12th, February 12th, so next Wednesday. Yeah, next Wednesday. And then it'll get paid out here on the 14th, which is a Friday. I do have the charts pulled up, so let's go and take a look at that. Alright, so right off the bat, looking at the charts, up here is Friday. Don't worry about the premium or the lines for the previous week, but what we're looking at is the price action here. So Friday the 24th closed at 21,775, and the DeepSeek news happened. And we opened up at pretty much 2100 ish, so we lost like $600 or so in value for the NDX. Monday strike is at 21,530. Premium we collected is like nothing. It's like 158,000. That's like nothing compared to what they usually collect. And as we see down here, this is 2.52% out the money, so it looks like we are hoping for a recovery from this drop. So we will see how they do here. Alright, so let's run the charts. So let's see if we can get a recovery. Looks like it's pretty much flat on the day. Yeah, or slightly down. Ooh, okay, so we won that one. Tuesday 21,310, collecting 587,000. Blown through our strike already. This was 0.58% out the money. This already looks like we're gonna lose. Yep, we lost that one. Wednesday 21,610's our strike, collecting 764,000. This was 0.64% out the money. This is looking good so far, and that's a win. Thursday 21,590's our strike, collecting 1.5 million. That's a good day right there. Probably making up for some low premium throughout the week. And Thursdays was 0.33% out the money. Friday here, strike is what at 21,710 it looks like, and then premium is huge. Let me pause that there. So premium was huge. It was 1.75 million. So that's a big premium there. Don't mind Monday; it's just repeating over and over again. But right here, Friday. That's a nice one there. This was 0.27% of the money, and that did look like a win. It started crashing at the end of the day here, so we'll look at the spreadsheet. But we got 4 wins and 1 loss. Losses on Tuesday there. Total premium collected is sorry, this is okay. Sorry, just double checking the numbers. Total premiums is 4.7 million. Losses is 5.3 million from that one loss on Tuesday. That did rally pretty hard there. If we go back, Tuesday, yeah, it rallied pretty hard there. So that was our loss. Average out of money 0.87%. We did go way out on Monday, so that skewed it a lot. Total shares right now is 19.1 million, and our estimated dividend is 25 cents, so not bad there. It looks like we're getting back to our averages. Pretty good. I'm happy with that one. SPX. Let's run the numbers for SPX here. Same thing here. Pretty big drop from going from Friday to Monday. So what, it closed at 6,100, and it dropped down to 59.90. So pretty big drop there. Let's run it. So 60/60 is our strike, collecting 85,000. This was 1.52% out the money, so it looked like they were hoping for a big rally again. Let's see if we get that here. Nope. Tuesday, but we did win Monday. So Tuesdays is 60/50, collecting 202,000, so pretty good there. Let's see if we get a win. Doesn't look good so far. This one was 0.38% out the money. Wednesday, 60/80s our strike, collecting 369,000. This was 0.37% out the money. This one's looking good. Yep, so that one won. Thursday, 60/70 our strike, collecting 520,000 in premium, and this was 0.32% out the money. Wait, hold on. Let's pause that. That looked like it barely lost. Barely. It like ticked up on that last two candles. Jeez, okay. Alright, so there's gonna be a slight loss on Thursday. Alright, let's continue here. 6105 is our strike, collecting 533,000 in premium. Pretty good. This was a lot closer, 0.13% of the money. And that's it. So that was a win. So look like we got 3 wins and 2 losses on XDTE. Alright, so let's look at the overall stats here. Premium collected is 1.7 million. Losses is 1.1 million. Average out of the money is 0.55% out the money. Shares outstanding is 7.9 million. And our dividend estimate for next week is 22 cents. Alright, so this one's good. I think its average lately is like 25 cents or so. January, I would say it's an outlier because we had like a holiday. For most of January, we had like a holiday almost every single week. So we had a bunch of 4-day trade weeks. So once we start getting into these 5-day trade weeks, I would expect it to go back up to 25 cents at its average. All right. Lastly, we got the RUT, Russell 2000. Same story here. DeepSeek News dropped us a pretty good amount. But let's just get right into it. 2320s our strike, collecting, ooh, that is like nothing. 35,000? Jeez, okay. Alright, let's run it. So Monday strike was 1.3% out the money. And then it looks like it's gonna be a win. Yeah, definitely looks like it's going to be a win. Tuesdays is 2305, collecting, here we go, 114,000 in premium. And this was 0.78% of the money, so a little bit closer. And this is going to look like a win. Yep, that was a win. Wednesday, same strike, 2305, collecting 335,000. That's great. This was 0.81% of the money, so even further out, but still collected a pretty good amount of premium. Looked like that was a win. Thursday is 2315 strike, collecting 381,000. This is 0.66% of the money. Ooh, big drop at the end of the day, so that was a win. And Friday 2320s our strike, collecting 263,000. This looks like a win already. This is 0.53% of the money, and yep, that was a win. So RUT's been kind of on the decline for a while, which is why we kind of had a high win rate on our RUT, but I mean, collecting good premiums. So let's look at the total numbers here. We collected 1.1 million in premiums, 0 losses, 0.82% out the money is our average. Outstanding shares is 4.4 million, and our estimate is going to be 25 cents, so a little lower than their average. Their average is 31, but I'll take this. Completely fine with the 25-cent dividend here. All right, so let's look at the tracker here. So just to confirm, or just to recap here, QDTE, 4 wins, 1 loss here, and that 25-cent dividend. XDTE, 3 wins and 3 losses with that 22-cent dividend. And then RDTE, all 5 wins. Good job, RDTE. And another 25-cent dividend. Let's go into the analysis here. I hate how small this is. Alright, so for QDTE, our calls are worth 55 million. So still in the positive. That's great. I'm just going to go over the year-to-dates. So year-to-date, gross premiums collected is 22 million. And they've paid out so far 18 million. Losses so far is 13.2 million. And year-to-date win rate is 75%. Overall win rate is at 69.85%. average dividend. This is since the life of the fund, or since inception. Maybe I should get average dividend year to date if you guys want that, but I can definitely do that if you guys want it. But average dividend sitting at 31 cents. Average yield 37.19%, so not bad there. Price is pretty low. I feel like the Qs have just been dropping. But it is what it is. I don't think it's overpayments, because I mean the estimates have been pretty in line. And so I don't think it's overpayments, and I don't think it's bad call writing, 'cause they're 75% here on year to date, and almost 70% since inception. So I don't think it's bad call writing. I think it's just the underlying is just not doing great. All right, so 39.71. I think this is the lowest it's been. So it's at a 52-week low right now, or a low since inception. NAV is sitting at 39.69, which means we're paying a 2-cent dividend, or sorry, a 2-cent premium. All right, so we'll go into XDTE here. So XDTE, our calls are worth 17 million right now. Gross premiums collected is 8.1 million. Paid out is 6.7 million. Losses are at 5.9 million. Win rate's at 70%, so pretty on par with how they did last year. So pretty good right there. Dividends paid out so far $11.33. Average dividend is 25 cents, so we're getting more in line with our average dividend, so that's pretty great. Average yield 25.94%. Price is sitting at $49.97. I think anything under 50 is a buy for me. Just my opinion. NAV is sitting at $50.40, which means we are having a discount of 0.86%. So not bad there. And like I said earlier, our distribution is going to be 22 cents. RDTE. Oh, okay, RDTE. We're still in the hole on our long calls. We're negative 13.2 million. Yeah, not great. Not great there. Gross premiums is 5.6 million. Year to date paid out 4.6. Losses is 1.6 million. Win rate 85%, so that's great. Win rate since inception is 78%. They just damn good at writing these calls, and plus Rut's just been on the downtrend since December, I think. Total dividends paid out is $6.20. Average dividend is 31 cents. So the average for RDTE and QDTE are the same. Yields are pretty much the same, so 37.18%. Price is sitting at 40.61. NAV is at 40.59. So means we are paying a premium of 0.03%. And we're looking at a 25-cent dividend here. I did want to show you guys something here. So they did sell some calls here on the 27th. The 28th. So the 28th they had for their 210 strike here. They went from 541 contracts down to 527, which means they sold 14 contracts, and they got 2.8 million in cash for selling those. And then again they sold here on February 5th. They went from 527 contracts down to 511, which means they sold 16 contracts here, and that means they received 3.3 million in cash for selling those. So total, they have 6.2 million in cash from those sales. Don't worry about this one. I use this to calculate what everything's worth, so don't worry about this one right here. But these two sales resulted in 6.2 million in cash. What they can do with those, or with that cash, is 6.2 million. They can use it to buy new calls. They could put it into their cash reserves, or they could pay it out to us in a form of a distribution. Just for context, I mean, you could see this is a ton of money. Last 2 weeks they only collected 2.3 million, and that 2.3 million in 2 weeks, this is 6.2. So this is enough for like 6 weeks worth of dividends at like 25, somewhere between 25 and 28 cents per share. So that's a ton of premium if they do decide to pay it out. It's still unknown what they're going to do with the money. Buy new calls, put it into cash, or if people sold, then they need to redeem those shares for those people who sold, or they pay it out. So we'll see in the future what they'll do. If we get some large payments that are not in line with the dividend or the estimated dividend, then I think it'd be probably pretty safe to assume that it came from this sale up here. Alright, so let's go into the charts here. So this is QDTE versus its competitors, and this is year to date total returns. So we see here QDTE is beating its competitors. So QDTE at 2.96% up there. Next is a GPIQ. Then was that NEOS, QQQI. Then the underlying at 2.29%. JEPQ and QQQY is down there at 1.2%. And then just YMAG just really not doing well this year so far. I'm probably gonna take it out the comparisons. It's just not doing that well. All right, so let's go and look at XDTE here. So XDTE versus its competitors, and this was actually pretty surprising. Look at WDTE on top. Wow, okay, so WDTE on top at 2.96%, then JEPI at 2.76%. So JEPI is pulling out ahead, and then XDTE. So XDTE is no longer top dog. Let me actually take out YMAG on this one. So I'm actually pretty curious. Let's get T-Spy in here. So I heard T-Spy is doing well. And yeah, so right now, the best S&P covered call fund right now is T-Spy at 3.23%. So pretty good. Good job, T-Spy. WDTE second place. JEPI third place. XDTE at fourth place. But we are still beating the underlying, which is great. That's what I look for. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to have the best one, it's T-Spy. Second place, WDTE. All right. And lastly, the Russell. Ooh, man, you could see this one. IWMY is killing it at 5.55%. Good job, IWMY. So Defiance is really putting up a good fight this year. Last year, they were getting crushed, but this year, doing pretty well. RDTE is second place, and IWMI third place, ITWO fourth place, and then IWM is the bottom of the barrel. So at least we're beating the underlying, but IWMY killing it. So Defiance has been a better investment, I guess, for index investing for the Russell and for the S&P, but QDTE is still king in the Nasdaq, so doing well there. All right, so let's do just a quick recap here. QDTE 25 cents, XDTE 22 cents, and RDTE 25 cents. All right, So that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I'll catch y'all in the next one.